The days on Nea 9 grew colder as the Syndicate prepared for their next move. The research facility buzzed with activity as technicians and scientists worked around the clock. The Syndicate was clearly gearing up for something big, and Elara, Rhea, and Aiden knew they had to act swiftly to counter their adversaries. Back at the research ship, the team pored over the decrypted files from the Syndicate's facility. The documents revealed troubling details about the Syndicate's plans. They were developing an advanced AI system that could potentially override the security of any system it encountered. It was clear that the Syndicate's goal was not just to sabotage Project Sentience, but to gain control over all AI technologies. Elara's team realized that they needed to understand the Syndicate's AI system better to devise a counter-strategy. They set up an emergency meeting to discuss their findings and formulate a plan. The atmosphere in the briefing room was tense as everyone gathered around the holographic display, which projected the key data they had uncovered. Aiden was the first to speak. The Syndicate's AI system is designed to infiltrate and manipulate other AI systems. If they succeed, they could gain control over our research and potentially use it for their own ends. We need to find a way to neutralize their system before it's too late. Rhea nodded in agreement. We've gathered a lot of information, but we still need more to understand how their system works. We need to find a way to infiltrate their facility again and get our hands on their prototypes and source code. Elara took a deep breath. We have to be cautious. The Syndicate is preparing for a major operation, and they are likely on high alert. We need to come up with a plan that minimizes our risk while maximizing our chances of success. The team spent the next several days devising a plan. They decided that their best course of action was to send a small team to infiltrate the Syndicate's facility and gather detailed information on their AI system. The mission would be dangerous, but it was crucial for their success. Rhea was chosen to lead the infiltration team, with Aiden providing technical support from the ship. Elara would remain behind to continue analyzing the data and fortify their defenses. The team was prepared for the worst, but hoped for the best. As Rhea and her team made their way back to the Syndicate's facility, they used the latest in stealth technology to avoid detection. They approached the facility under the cover of darkness, navigating through the harsh weather conditions of Elara 9. The journey was treacherous, but they managed to reach the outskirts of the facility without incident. Once inside, Rhea and her team made their way to the research labs where they suspected the Syndicate's prototypes were being developed. They moved with precision, using their advanced tools to bypass security systems and avoid detection. The facility's interior was as high-tech as ever, with advanced security measures in place. Rhea's team was well prepared, using their expertise to evade cameras, sensors, and biometric scanners. They reached the lab where the Syndicate's AI prototypes were being stored. The lab was filled with cutting-edge technology, including several prototypes of the Syndicate's advanced AI system. Rhea carefully examined the prototypes, taking detailed notes and capturing data with their portable scanners. The team also found blueprints and schematics that provided insight into the design and functionality of the AI system. As they worked, Rhea's team discovered a hidden server room containing the source code for the Syndicate's AI system. This was the breakthrough they had been hoping for. The source code would provide valuable information on how the AI system operated and how it could be neutralized. Rhea and her team downloaded the source code and gathered additional data before preparing to leave the facility. They were almost finished when an alarm began to sound, signaling that their presence had been detected. The team quickly packed up their equipment and made their way to the exit, navigating through the facility's security systems with urgency. Outside, the harsh weather of Elara 9 intensified, making their escape even more challenging. The team fought against the wind and snow, using their advanced gear to make their way back to the ship. They were exhausted but relieved to have completed their mission successfully. Back on the ship, Elara and Aiden analyzed the data and source code that Ria's team had retrieved. The source code revealed critical vulnerabilities in the Syndicate AI system, which could be exploited to neutralize their threat. The team worked quickly to develop a countermeasure that would protect their research and thwart the Syndicate's plans. As they continued their work, Elara and Aiden realized that the Syndicate's operation was more complex than they had initially thought. The Syndicate was not only developing advanced AI technologies but also building an extensive network of operatives and resources to support their goals. The team knew that they had to stay one step ahead of the Syndicate. They implemented new security protocols and prepared for a potential confrontation. The stakes were higher than ever, and they were determined to protect their research and ensure the success of Project Sentience. As the days passed, Elara, Aiden, and Rhea continued to work tirelessly. They were committed to their mission and resolved to overcome any obstacles in their path. The battle against the Syndicate was far from over, and they knew that the future of artificial intelligence depended on their success. The team's preparations were not without their challenges, but their determination and expertise kept them moving forward. The Syndicate's Gambit had been a formidable obstacle, but Elara and her team were more determined than ever to see their mission through to its conclusion. The journey ahead would be difficult, but with each step, Elara and her team grew more confident in their ability to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The future of AI technology was at stake, and they were ready to do whatever it took to ensure its success.